Taking a look out your window, it's a calm, smooth start to your Saturday, and we have a warm, sunny weekend ahead of us. But will we stay dry for the fireworks on Monday? Andrew's forecast in just a few minutes.
Breaking overnight, 3 separate shootings across Detroit and multiple others were following in the Flint area this morning. Altogether, 2 dead, 5 injured, including a 4-year-old boy and his father. We'll have the latest coming up.
And a driver makes an escape along Woodward Avenue by ramming into police cars, and it's all caught on video. You got to see this. But first, hey, Hank.
Good morning, everybody. I'm consumer investigator Hank Winchester. Coming up, the recall scam and deal of the week that you may want to take advantage of. We're going to have that for you new this morning in my Help Me Hank report.
The Michigan baseball team is still alive, marching on to the College World Series finals. Details next.
Plus, the Federal Reserve is now handing out lower interest rates, and this morning, financial experts are chiming in, where they say you should put your cash to get more bang for your buck. Meanwhile, Larry Spruill is reporting live this morning. Hey, Larry.
Good morning, Sean and Priya. We are live in Royal Oak this morning at the Rock and Rise. We're having fun all morning long. I'll tell you all about it. Local 4 News Today starts right now.
Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News Today starts now.
Good morning. It's 6 o'clock. I'm Priya Mann.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sean. Like you see Andrew Humphrey right over there, poised at the weather set. We're going to send things over to Andrew momentarily on a Saturday morning. First, an important news out of St. Clair County we want to tell you about. That's where there's a local state of emergency right now. It's been declared due to widespread flooding throughout the southeastern part of that county.
And the area has also seen a lot of water damage because of high water levels leading to flooding. And there's potential for further flooding because those water levels remain so high. But fortunately, rain is not in the forecast for the first first weekend of summer. Andrew, we're in for just a really beautiful day.
Priya and Sean, you absolutely said it right. I mean, the first full day of summer, temperatures right now are in the 50s, but we make it into the warm 70s. Flood potential is also there for parts of Livingston County, again, near the Huron River. So despite the fact that we'll see clear skies, there are a couple of those trouble spots we need to watch out for. Now, temperatures starting off in the cool range where you are in the 40s and 50s. Look at that, 45 for our friends in Port Huron with 49 for our friends over in Mount Clemens. But a gorgeous sunrise taking place right now. We're looking at 54 degrees. Sunrise began at 5:57. A gentle breeze out of the northeast at around 5 miles per hour. And later today, it gets warmer with a wind generally out of the east at around 4 to 9 miles per hour. We'll see temperatures in the middle and upper 70s for today with mostly sunny skies through the morning, through the midday, and through the afternoon hours. Highs today around 78 degrees. Can we keep this going into Sunday? I know we want it for the fireworks as well, but there is a chance of showers on Monday. More on that in minutes.
Bring on that sunshine today, Andrew. Thanks. Dry road conditions right now. And of course, it's early on a Saturday. We're looking at little to no traffic volume across most of Metro Detroit. There is one crash you see there on the screen. It's westbound I-96. All lanes closed at M39. They have been closed for nearly 3 hours now for a police situation. We're working to learn more about that crash in that area. We'll let you know when the road reopens.
Time now is 6:03 and breaking overnight, a violent first night of summer in the city of Detroit as police work to investigate 3 unrelated shootings.
On Detroit's east side, one person is shot and killed near Lender and French Road. On the west side, 2 other shootings left 5 people injured, including this morning a 4-year-old boy. Mara McDonald reporting in the area of Plymouth and Greenfield with the very latest.
Here's the situation right now. Witnesses are telling us it is a father and a son who were hit here. That father's 28 years old. He's in critical condition. The son, we are told, is in serious condition. Take a look. You can see DPD blanketing this neighborhood. Just 3 miles away, another shooting sent 3 more people to the hospital. Police telling us they are not connected. Detroit police have been running tonight on the west side. The latest, a 4-year-old boy was shot in the leg, and what police are calling a relative of his was shot multiple times on Elmira and Whitcomb.
It appears to be a dispute between parents or relatives that resulted in a shooting, and it sounds like the child was shot accidentally or during the shooting of the adult.
That 4-year-old boy is in serious condition but is expected to survive. The 28-year-old man with him was hit multiple times and is critical. Just 3 miles away before this shooting, a gun battle in the middle of the road. We're talking Greenfield and Outer Drive. Look at all the markers in the middle of the street. 16 for each shell casing recovered. Police say it was 2 cars firing at each other. You can see the bullet holes which ripped into this silver car. Inside, 3 people were hit. They managed to drive themselves to the hospital. Police say while these shootings were close to one another, they're not related. We're told the father in this shooting here is in extremely critical condition. That little boy is in serious condition. As far as those 3 people in that silver car, their conditions range from temporary serious to critical. We are on Detroit's west side. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Now, police have not made arrests in any of those shootings in Detroit. We are working to get more information on possible suspects. When we get that information, we'll have it here on Local 4 and also all weekend long on clickondetroit.com.
Time now is 6:06, and meanwhile, up in Saginaw, one person is dead after a quadruple shooting late Friday night. Police tell us this happened at a home on North Charles Street. The other 3 victims are listed in critical condition. Right now, no word on a possible motive or an ID on a potential suspect. And in Flint, police are searching for a gunman after someone is shot at a high school basketball game. Investigators believe the shooting is connected to a fight that reportedly involved 70 people during the game at Carmen Ainsworth High School last night. Now, we're working to learn the condition of that shooting victim.
Also new overnight, the pilot of a small plane is injured in a crash as he attempted to land at Marine City Airport. The 82-year-old Clay Township man, he was found conscious and responsive and says he lost power as he was coming in for a landing.
And back here closer to home, Highland Park police are searching for a man and woman who managed to get away during a hit and run involving a patrol car Thursday night.
It's a story you'll see only on Local 4. Here's the video we have. You can see the man behind the wheel pull into the Woodward Inn. That's right there on Woodward near McNichols in Highland Park. Police cruisers arrive to box the man in, and the man drives into the back of one of those cruisers, disabling the cruiser, missing officers before he sped off. Now, anyone with information about a man and woman involved in this are asked to call Highland Park Police right away. A disturbing discovery this morning in Ann Arbor, being investigated by police after a noose is found at University Hospital. The information was reported first by the Free Press late Friday night. The noose was reportedly placed on an employee's desk sometime on Thursday. Medical school Dean Marshall Runge releasing a statement to the newspaper saying it is an act of hate in his opinion and will not be tolerated. This morning, the investigation is ongoing about the noose at the hospital.
Well, let's talk about what's happening today. Just in time for summer, there's a brand new festival in downtown Royal Oak. It's called Rockin' Rides, and they're offering something for everybody.
I like rides. I like rocking and rolling. So do you.
Yep.
How about for the kids? 18 rides and a zip line. That's good. For the adults, live music and a big outdoor beer tent to give us a sneak preview of everything Rockin' Rides has to offer. Let's get right out early on a Saturday to our Larry Sproul. Larry, we're so happy to see you this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Sean and Priya. A little fun for everyone, but we're going to start with arts and crafts with the kids here at Rockin' Ride here in Royal Oak. Joining me live right now is Ange. Ange, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
I like your outfit.
Thank you. Bright and summery.
Bright and summery, a little colorful, but we're doing arts and crafts this morning.
Yeah.
What are we going to be doing with the kids today?
So we're from Arts and Scraps, so we're a nonprofit on the east side of Detroit. We use all
Awesome.
recycled materials to teach kids about science, technology, engineering, math. So today we're making roller coasters, of course. So we're at the Meyer Kids stage, and kids can make it however they want. You'll see lots of variation, but they are making their roller coasters on some roller coaster tracks today.
So how does all of this work as far as what are they doing with? We see strings, we see beads, everything.
Yeah, so our materials come from businesses, manufacturers, as well as individuals. So they're actually using some industrial scraps as well as craft materials from people's homes.
Awesome.
And they get to decide what it looks like. So it's all up to them and their ideas.
And you mentioned a little glitter at the end. I heard some.
Oh, yeah.
How does that? What's going on with that?
Yep, so they're using an industrial scrap that's sticky, pre-glued surface on one side. So at the very end, we put sand on it, changes the color, and also makes it not sticky anymore.
Can we do that?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Is anybody done with theirs?
Kind of, a little bit, maybe?
No.
All right. We'll just play with it then.
Yeah, well, and I can show you on a regular sticky how it works.
They said don't disturb the
foamy
process.
on one side, and it's sticky on the other side.
Gotcha.
So we can stick it right in the sand, and it changes color.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
All about creativity. This is so great. So
Yeah.
guys, if you want to just bring your family down here, you can. The information there is on your screen here in Royal Oak for Rock and Rides. A lot of things to do for everybody. Kids, teenagers, adults, food, fun, the whole nine is right here. I gotta tell you guys, something for the entire family. Sean and Priya, back to you guys.
We got the crafts covered
Yeah,
now.
that's right.
Give us a tour when you come back. We want to see everything Rock and Rides is all about.
Thanks, Larry.
Wonder what Larry's going to make.
I know, I was just going to say, he's so creative. I'm sure he's
Very.
going to come up with something great.
Hey, high five.
Yeah, that's right.
First full day of summer. Let's check in with Andrew because yesterday, how about that weather yesterday?
It was beautiful. What a welcome relief.
That's right. If you liked yesterday, no rain, you're going to love today with more sunshine on the way, warm conditions. But does that last through the entire weekend? We'll talk about that and your fireworks forecast in minutes.
We're talking Michigan baseball, just like everyone else in Metro Detroit. Plus, Stevie Y makes his first draft pick. Next in sports.
Sunday at 11. There are few jobs more dangerous, more adrenaline pumping than firefighter. And in the past, people thought it was no place for women.
But if you think firefighting is a man's job, that was then. This is now.
Go home, aim, freeze.
I kind of like breaking that stereotype about how a man's job is only for men and women aren't strong enough.
We're gonna try. It's gonna blow in your face, okay?
This is not your mother's summer camp. Sunday on Local 4 News at 11.
Can you believe it? Bob's Discount Furniture keeps growing and growing.
Okay.
My brand new stores in Shelby Township, Novi, Livonia, and Taylor are already a gargantuan success. Man, you are just covered in sawdust.
Bob's Discount Furniture.
Let's get down to business. The business of getting it done. The business of road trips. The business of getting everyone back together. The business of hustle and hard work and whatever this is. Modernized Comfort Inns and Suites have been refreshed because whatever business you're in, our business is you. Book direct at choicehotels.com.
It started with a road trip, Huntington Bankers into the American Midwest, where we met the Garcias and their highlighters. Every Sunday, poring over statements looking for issues with their money. It was a lot of work, which gave us an idea. What if we could send a heads up when we spotted a financial challenge or opportunity? So we built it for them. Why? Because we're for people. Huntington, welcome.
Hi, Mike Valley here, and summer's finally arrived. Buy your retractable awning today and enjoy it tomorrow with our guaranteed next day installation. Now, when you purchase today, you won't have to pay for it for 1 full year with our special financing. We have a complete inventory, and I've got the best prices ever. Use your awning during the day, and now, well into the night with our built-in LED lights. I've got the best product, the best price, no money down. Use your awning both day and night, and now, next day installation. But you gotta go to marygrove.com or call us at 1-800-44-AWNING.
Right now, there are plenty of good reasons to buy American and to drive American. At Bill Brown Ford, we have a huge selection of vehicles born in Detroit and famous worldwide. From fuel-efficient SUVs to trucks that make every job look easy. Chances are the vehicle you're looking for was made right here at home.
Lease this all-wheel drive Edge SEL for $254 a month with zero down, or an F-150 XLT Super Crew for just $247.
And at Bill Brown Ford in Livonia, we're proud to sell vehicles that our customers are proud to drive. Who's your Ford dealer?
We've been doing this work for almost half a century together. That's why people call us Michigan's first family of law. Chances are we've probably helped someone you know.
Having kids means having stuff, like Keystone Stairway Bunk. Storage inside the stairs, behind the stairs, even under the bed, in gray, espresso, or white. Only $777 and only at Bob's Discount Furniture.
Good morning. There is so much excitement for the Red Wings this year. Stevie Y's first as general manager. It started officially last night with the 6th pick in the NHL draft. Stevie Y surprised some when he chose defenseman Moritz Seider.
With the 6th pick in the draft, the Detroit Red Wings select
from Mannheim of the DEL, Moritz Seider.
You can tell even Seider is shocked. He's 6'4", 198 pounds. He scored 2 goals, 4 assists in 29 games last season in the German Junior League. Looks like the Red Wings fans liked it. Many fans, though, expected this guy to go later on in the draft. Here's what Yzerman said about that.
What we liked is a big defenseman who can skate, who has excellent hockey sense. And again, there was a lot of players to choose from. It wasn't a no-brainer, but we're excited to get him.
The Michigan Wolverines continue to march on in the College World Series. Last night, they beat Texas Tech to stamp their ticket to the finals. Wolverines open things up in the 6th inning. Bases loaded for Jordan Wogu. He doubles to left center. 2 runs would score. Michigan scored 5 total runs in the inning. To the 7th, Jimmy Kerr at the plate. He sends us to right, and that is way gone. Wolverines are rolling. It's 13-3. Kerr not done, though. Again in the 8th, he goes yard. Michigan wins it 15-3. They have a chance now to play for the title, their first since 1962. That's it for sports. Have a great day.
Wow,
we have
that's
enjoyed
incredible.
Michigan in the College World Series so much. The role they're on is incredible.
I know, since 1962. That's crazy.
I know you're happy about this.
Yeah.
Wait till Monday for that big championship game.
Yeah, look forward to that.
And we're also looking forward to all that sunshine. I mean, I'm just looking behind you right now. The sunrise looks gorgeous.
I know, absolutely glorious out there right
This
now.
one?
Sunrise began.
Not that one.
This
no,
one here.
sorry, I'm
Just
looking
as
at
good
that
as
one.
the
There we
animated
go.
one. And here's our live shot looking at downtown Detroit over in Corktown. 1-800-HANSON's, your proud sponsor of the Weather Window. Nothing but blue skies overhead as we're looking at more and more of Detroit, Southeast Michigan revealed by the morning sun. Good morning, everyone. We're looking at temperatures starting off in the cool 40s and 50s out there, but we warm up nicely later this afternoon. 73 degrees by noontime, 78 for a high, abundant sunshine for everybody, warm and still comfortable. Temperatures in the middle and low 70s by later this evening. So wonderful weather all day long. As you head and get ready to services this morning or other activities, 54 degrees right now over at Metro Airport. Wind at around 5 miles per hour. Your boating and beach forecast looking awesome as well. Waves only 0 to 1 foot, maybe a little bit choppy, choppier for our friends over on Lake Huron. Water temperature in the 50s and 60s. Whether the water is chilly or not, remember, life jackets for everybody. Always a good idea to make sure your radios are working and let people know on shore what your plan is all day long. 45 degrees right now, a little chillier in spots, especially in our north zone, 46 in K-Pac and around Emmett, while it's 51 for our friends in Ann Arbor, some of those cooler valleys, 55 over in Monroe. But everyone will nicely be in the 70s later today. Now, visibility, bit of a struggle for our friends in Port Huron. Visibility is a little bit worse, but 3 miles is still relatively manageable. Winds generally out of the north and northeast. They're going to switch and come more out of the east later today, and that may make it a little bit cooler along the Big Lakes and also along the Detroit River, mostly in the low and middle 70s much of the day. But virtually nothing appearing here on the computer models. We love to see that because that invites mostly sunny skies. Raindrops all someplace else. Well to our south, well to our west. Through today and for tomorrow. We'll see a high of 78 for today. Great day for coming downtown for River Days. Also with the festival that's going on in Royal Oak, where our friend Larry Spruill is. 58 degrees overnight. Temperatures around 80 degrees or a bit more tomorrow. Now, as we go into Monday, that's a bit more challenging because we start off in the 60s, but clouds start to gather late Sunday night and into Monday morning. The best chance for any shower or thunderstorm activity is mainly during the day. So as you set up for the fireworks, make sure you have a plan B, someplace to duck inside during daylight hours. As we get closer to nighttime and the start of the fireworks, any showers or storms become more scattered. So that could be good news for fireworks time itself. Afterward, still warm. Can you believe it? We stay in the 80s for a change all week long into next week.
Oh, sunshine.
I know, I can't wait to enjoy it out there today.
Still ahead, Chicago family, they're in shock as they learn their brother was killed in a crash.
The story's crazy, but the true shock came days later when he showed up at the front door.
Unbelievable. No, couldn't have been. I'm here with you now.
Now, this massive mix-up is now causing some unexpected financial problems. But first, let's sound those trumpets, Sean.
June 22nd already. Let's celebrate you this morning. Sean Hall turning 29. Happy birthday, Sean. Tavetta Henderson is 40. The big 4-0 for Tavetta. Mary Taylor, happy birthday to you at 41. Jackie Humphrey Paul is 42. Happy birthday, Jackie. Lily Howard is 44. Happy birthday, Lily. And happy birthday going out to Tom Sprotsberry, checking in at 57.
And we also want to wish a very happy birthday to Janice Lacavoni, 61 years young. Happy birthday, Janice. Doreen Cox is 62. Beverly Bonner, love your name, 68 years young. Happy birthday. And Julie Bibiak, 71 years old. Happy birthday.
Also celebrating today, Laura Flowers, Theodore Jones, Anita Pickens, and Chastity Walker.
And we also want to wish a very happy anniversary to Clarence and Rhonda Jackson, 17 years together. Alvin and Lori Waddles, congratulations, 25 years of wedded bliss. Rob and April Koroleski, 34 years together. And happy anniversary to Arnold and Joan Andrews, 51 years together.
And that's us, because these are our lawyers. Lawyers that ride. That's the Bernstein Biker Advantage. 1-800-CALL-SAM.
Your sleepless nights are over. Get a money-saving mattress deal right now at Gardner White. This quality Serta Perfect Sleeper Queen is just $4.99 with a free box spring. Built to sell for $10.99. The Queen set is just $4.99. This Simmons Queen set with a free box spring is just $3.99. Don't pay double at other stores. It's just $3.99. Only Gardner White gives you a free box spring, free TV, and free same-day delivery. Get a Serta King Steel for just $99 while they last. Saturday 10 to 9. Hurry to Gardner White.
It's the final days of the Joseph A. Bank lowest prices of the season event. Save up to 85% off. Find suits for $179, sport coats for $139, plus dress shirts, sports shirts, and polos for $29. The lowest prices of the season event, only at Joseph A. Bank.
Your water softener needs salt. You buy it, lug it, pour it, over and over. Save salt and the hassle with a Culligan high-efficiency water softener, the world's best. Click or call Culligan Water and start saving today.
6, 7, 8. You say you wanna shake the world.
Big dreams start with small steps. But dedication can get you there. So just start small. Start saving. Easily set, track, and control your goals right from the Chase mobile app. Chase. Make more of what's yours.
Who cares about bikers? We do. Many of our lawyers and staff ride. Our firm takes motorcycle accidents personally. Bikers know they need an advantage when they're hurt. The Bernstein Biker Advantage. If you're injured in a motorcycle accident, better get Bernstein.
The day the music died. Next Inside Edition. Michael Jackson and the 10th anniversary of his shocking death. What his 3 kids are doing today. Next Inside Edition.
Following Local 4 News first at 4, Monday.
North Star Reach Camp is a place where kids with serious illnesses and their families get an amazing camp experience and high-quality medical care totally free of charge. Support North Star Reach and be part of changing lives right here in Southeast Michigan.
T-minus 10, 9, 8. It's not rocket science, folks. If you want powerful cashback rebates on the best furniture with no tax, go to Gardner White now. This weekend, you get an extra $100 back for every $500 you spend, with no tax on everything. Right now, you can get up to $1,000 cash back, tax-free. There's no limit to how much you can save. 3, 2, 1. Add it up. It's not rocket science, it's simple math. Saturday 10 to 9, the proof is in the tax-free prices at Gardner White.
Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer, is open every Saturday at 5 locations. Great deals on over 7,000 new and pre-owned vehicles available. Feldman Chevrolet, open every Saturday.
Local forecaster weather is brought to you by 1-800-HANSON's.
Good morning, everybody. Let's take a look at some of the big consumer headlines, the recall, the scam, and the deal of the week, a deal you may want to take advantage of. But let's begin with that recall because it's a popular food item that may be in your home right now. We're talking about spaghetti sauce. Ragu is recalling jars of sauce over concerns of plastic that could be hidden inside. The product has a best use by date between June 4th and June 6th. The scam of the week, the FTC is warning people about tech support scams right now. If somebody reaches out to you and they claim they're going to fix your computer, but they want a gift card or a wire transfer for that work, just ignore it. Know that is a big red flag and likely a scam. The deal of the week, there's a big deal at Target and Kohl's. They have summer deals going on. Target has a buy one, get one free deal on swimsuits for the whole family. Kohl's has summer tops on sale for just $10 right now. If you'd like much more regarding the recall scam and deal of the week, and also to take a look at the Help Me Hank consumer headlines and rescues of the week, you can do all of that by going to the Help Me Hank page at clickondetroit.com. You can also sign up for our weekly Help Me Hank newsletter, where we break down all the consumer news for you every single week in a quick, easy to read newsletter. I'm consumer investigator Hank Winchester. Back to you.
All right, Hank, thanks so much. You may need to rethink how you're depositing and investing your money now. With the Federal Reserve signaling lower interest rates in the near future, experts are saying now could be the time to act.
So here are a few tips to help you get the most bang for your buck. Consider avoiding bigger banks who don't give you as much in return for your savings. Instead, try an online bank or a credit union for higher rates. Also, consider looking into money market funds. These funds are considered safer and lower risk. Next, turning our attention to Newtown, Connecticut. Terrifying moments inside a daycare as a car comes crashing through the building, coming just a few feet away from children playing.
Wow. The teen behind the wheel suffered a seizure, causing him to lose control and slam into the daycare. Firefighters say the car was wedged so deep inside this house, as you can see, they needed to cut the car up to get it out. Thankfully, no one was seriously hurt inside that building.
Isn't that incredible? Nobody was injured?
Thank goodness.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, there's still so much more to come on Local 4 News today. Our Larry Spruill is live this morning in Royal Oak having tons of fun. Hey, Larry.
Hi, Larry.
Tons of fun indeed. Good morning, Sean and Priya. We're talking about Rock and Rise. Take a look behind me. Some kids' rides coming up right after the break. Monster Truck, yeah.
Sleep better now. Score an epic steal on the best mattress brands with more free extras at Gardner White. Right now, trade up to Tempur-Pedic at guaranteed lowest prices with a free 55-inch TV or 72 months interest-free. Just $28 a month. Save $600 on iComfort, Serta's most advanced sleep system. Now just $10.99. Plus free TV and free same-day delivery.
We will not be undersold on any mattress.
Don't overpay. Save this Saturday only at Gardner White.
The competition talks about their advantage. At Gardner White, we believe it's all about you. With the largest selection and the lowest prices, it's easy to have the home you'll love. No interest? You got it. Up to 60 months to pay. Down payment? Zero. Hidden fees? None. Sales tax? We pay it. And free same-day delivery? We're the only store that can do that. Don't overpay at other stores. Gardner White saves you more. We guarantee it.
As spring turns to summer, turn to Varsity to make car shopping easy. Choose Varsity Ford for the best service and selection. Right now, pick up a new Ford with no payments for up to 90 days. This month only at Varsity Ford in Ann Arbor. Get the best. Move up to Varsity.
Run with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Because changing your attachments, whether it's for this job, or even this job, should be as easy as
what about this?
Changing your plans. Nothing runs like a Deere.
Yeah.
Visit your Michigan John Deere dealer to check out the 1 Series.
Everyone knows the 5 senses.
But what if we told you?
There's more. An elusive sensation.
Coaxed out only under ideal circumstances.
We can't fully describe it, but you'll know it.
When you feel it.
We call it the ultimate driving machine. Hurry and release a 2019 BMW X3 xDrive 30i for $399 per month.
No matter the season, Local 4 can count on Farmer John's Home and Garden and Fashion to brighten our weather patio. Visit Farmer John's Home and Garden and Fashion for all your garden needs. Go where they grow.
Turn to Varsity Ford for the best June deals on new vehicles. Lease a 2019 F-150 today for only $149 a month, or a 2019 Escape for only $159 a month. Make car shopping easy with the best service and selection, and move up to Varsity.
On the next Live in the D, local chefs ready to teach you their tricks in the kitchen.
Plus, the gem in Detroit who makes the city shine.
Monday at 10 a.m. on Local 4.
Local 4 Traffic is sponsored by Wallside Windows. Right now, get half off every window plus an additional 18% off. Call and schedule today. Offer ends June 30th. Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News Today at 6:30 starts now.
And Local 4 News Today continues right now. Thanks for staying with us.
We're going to get to our weather forecast in just a moment, but first a quick look at the top stories we are following this Saturday morning. Tragedy striking at a vigil. A minivan drives into the crowd, killing one woman and severely injuring another. This morning, police are looking for leads as the community mourns a second lost loved one.
Plus, true heroes. How the quick thinking of a group of Detroit firefighters and EMS gave a little girl a second chance at life. You don't want to miss that. Meanwhile, taking a look outside, it is all sunshine. Look at the big house this morning. Upper 70s in Ann Arbor for the first Saturday of summer. And Andrew, we are in for a great weekend. I know that shot makes you smile.
You got that right. It's really got to be invigorating for everyone out there. We have nice dry conditions, cool and comfortable right now with some temperatures in the 40s. We're seeing 50s here in downtown Detroit, 54 over at the airport, but everyone will see temperatures at least around 70 degrees by this afternoon. A little cooler if you're closer to the big water, Lake St. Clair, Lake Huron, or Lake Erie, or the Detroit River. But nicely in the middle and upper 70s farther inland. We're looking at 73 at noon, 78 here in Motown by this afternoon, and mostly sunny skies just like this all day long. 54 right now over at the airport, wind gently at around 5 miles per hour, visibility looking good. 47 for our friends over in Lapeer, but don't worry, it warms up nicely later today. 50 in Howell, 54. Good morning, Adrian. That's your temperature at this hour. More sunshine for Sunday, but what about the day of the fireworks? We'll talk about that and your 7-day forecast coming up.
All right, thank you, Andrew. Time now is 6:31, and topping our news this half hour, Camille Miller was mourning her friend's life when a van hit her and never stopped.
Now, this happened Thursday night during a vigil on the west side. Late Friday, she passed away from her injuries. Jermont Terry has the story as a close-knit community is now mourning 2 lives lost.
It's been a tough 24 hours for family and close friends of these 2 victims. The 2 friends were rushed here to Henry Ford Hospital, only to find out that one did not make it after police say someone intentionally drove into this crowd.
We were just all laughing, joking, having fun, reminiscing.
As a group of friends gathered Thursday night at their former high school grounds on McGraw and Larkin, tragedy struck.
They ran Camille and they ran Asia over.
Detroit police say a minivan, for reasons still unknown, pulled into the parking lot of the old Boysville gym where the friends stood, and a woman driving the minivan drove the vehicle into the crowd. Everyone tried getting out of the way, but Camille Miller and Asia Griffin were hit and severely injured.
For what reason, we have no idea. No real verbal exchanges, no arguments, no nothing.
Their close friends spent the day at Henry Ford Hospital, where Asia remains in critical condition, but Camille did not survive.
Camille has been taken off life support. They killed Camille.
It turns out the group met up at the West Side parking lot to reflect on the passing of another high school classmate who recently died. All were former basketball players. They came to grieve one friend, only to lose another.
You stole our peace, our comfort for what?
As police search for the woman behind the wheel, they only have a vague description of a dark minivan with 2 men inside. But the friends are hoping all involved realize the pain they caused.
I would love for her to surrender. That's the best thing you could do.
Now, the friends are insisting that they do not know the woman that was behind the wheel. Now, police, along with family and friends, they are asking anyone, if you know someone with a minivan who may have new damage to that vehicle, contact police because it may be the key information that they need to find this driver. I'm Jermont Terry, Local 4.
All right, so what do police have to say about this morning? They're not saying any description of the driver involved. As soon as we have that information, we'll have it for you here, and we'll certainly put it on clickondetroit.com.
A father is in police custody after shooting and killing his son's robber during a video game sale gone wrong. On Thursday, the man's teenage son met up with another teen to sell the game, but the sale quickly turned into an armed robbery. Now, police say during the exchange, the man's son was shot in the face. Police say that's when the father rushed outside and shot the robber, killing that teen. The father is expected to remain in custody until it's decided whether or not to bring charges against him. The man's son in critical condition at the hospital this morning.
6:34, a drug bust across 2 counties ends with Michigan State Police collecting what they're calling a large amount of drugs, guns, and cash.
This week, police executed search warrants in Southfield, Detroit, and Taylor. During their search, officers found more than 3 pounds of cocaine and almost a pound each of heroin and fentanyl. They also found 2 rifles and 3 handguns, along with more than $70,000 in cash. Police have arrested 3 men. They have not yet been arraigned.
Really a tragic scene in Romulus Friday. A 39-year-old woman killed after a cement truck rolls over, crushing her car. The woman was driving east on Van Born towards Merriman Friday morning, apparently on the way to work. Police believe that woman cut in front of the cement truck, causing that driver to lock up and swerve and roll over right onto her car. The driver of the cement truck was shaken up. He is expected to be okay, but crews, they had to hoist the cement truck up to check to see if anyone else was inside that car. But it was 1 driver and 2 empty child safety seats.
Well, it was a security snafu at Metro Airport early Friday morning. That's because a man took off his clothes and tried to go through security naked. Airport officials say TSA tracked down the man and stopped him from going through a metal detector. Airport police came and determined the man wasn't a security threat and then took him to the hospital for treatment.
Let's talk about what's happening today. A beautiful Saturday here. We can kick off the summer in style. The first ever Rock and Rides. It's happening in downtown Royal Oak.
Yeah, this looks like so much fun. Take advantage of the great summer weather and take your kids to check out some of the 18 rides, zip lines, and live music, and of course, much more. Our Larry Spruill is live this morning in Royal Oak, and there are some really cool rides kids are enjoying.
Rides indeed. Good morning, Sean and Priya. One of the rides I want to just show you real quick is something we're all familiar with, which is monster truck rides, but for the kiddie version. But joining me live right now is Brett. Brett, good morning. Thank you for joining us so early. And you're part of the Metro Detroit Youth Club. What is that, perhaps?
You know, we've got 5 locations throughout Metro Detroit. We serve youth ages 6 through 18, and we're just thrilled to be here today, here in Royal Oak for Rock and Rides. Great weather, great causes, and great family fun. It's been so much excitement the last 2 days.
You guys have a partnership with Rock and Rides, and we're talking about monster truck and kiddie rides. How's that all coming to a plex?
You know, this is so exciting to have such an opportunity for family fun.
Right.
We've all been waiting for good weather. We've got it in Michigan. We're blessed with it today. People can come out, have a great time here in Royal Oak at Rock and Rides. Know they're supporting 20 great organizations, and they can come and have a great time. It's been 2 great days, and we got 2 more to go.
And we're talking about something for the entire family, not just kids, but we have music, we have food, we have rides for the adults we're going to talk about later on. Something for everybody here.
It really is. It's been that way for 2 days, and I think today is going to be a spectacular day. I'd get out here. It's between 11 and 11, and it'll be a lot of fun for everyone.
All right, thank you so much, Brad. I want to just show the cameras. Look at the fun that kids are having. You guys, if you remember last year, my experience with Monster Truck, it didn't go as smoothly as this, but they look like they were having fun indeed. But it's something for the entire family to come down here. The information there is on your screen. It's an event, a fun event for the entire weekend. We're talking about rides, food, music, the whole 9. Something for the entire family. Sean and Priya, like I mentioned, they're handling it pretty well, but thanks to you guys.
Yeah, I like that one little kid with the Home Alone face, just put his hands up to his cheeks, and then they're all spinning the wheel. I know, exactly.
Right.
They look like they're having fun.
Oh, can't wait to see what Larry, if you still hear us, what you are going to try out. What Larry's going to ride later.
Yeah, I know.
Get on those rides, Larry.
Wow, speaking of getting on rides, also happening today, there's no better way to take advantage of this perfect summer weather than the GM River Days.
You know, I love the riverfront. River Days is fun. It's fun for the whole family all weekend long, right along the Detroit riverfront. Head on down. Boy, the breezes on that river are going to be fantastic today.
Oh, after all that rain we had and cloudy skies, bring it on. Yeah.
Distant memory. We're talking about sunshine today, Andrew.
Oh, it is going to be a gorgeous day to be either in Royal Oak or on the riverfront. I'm going to be doing yoga on the riverfront in just a couple of hours.
Fantastic. That is absolutely perfect. We got perfect weather for you for this morning. All your activities that happen right now or happen later on today. Feeling like summer as well. Raindrops all someplace else. But what about Monday? We'll talk more about that in your fireworks forecast in minutes.
But first, here in Detroit, a young girl given a second chance at life. How a group of great Detroit firefighters, they stepped in to really save the day. We'll talk to them next.
1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning is locally owned. Hi, Bailey. But did you know that 1 Hour has some of the best trained techs in the business? And we stand by our work. Count on us for the pros you can trust.
I would say come to Ann Arbor. This will bring the world right here at your fingertips.
All About Ann Arbor is for people who live and love Ann Arbor.
It is just an awesome place.
Update your floors with Empire Today's $50 room sale. Buy one room, get floors for all other rooms for just $50 each. So when you buy one room, it's only $50 for laminate in the kitchen, $50 for carpet in the bedroom, and $50 for hardwood in the office. There's no limit. Buy one room and it's $50 for floors in each additional room. Schedule now.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today. People with type 2 diabetes are excited about the potential of once-weekly Ozempic. In a study with Ozempic, a majority of adults lowered their blood sugar and reached an A1C of less than 7 and maintained it.
Oh, under 7?
And you may lose weight. In the same one-year study, adults lost on average up to 12 pounds.
Oh, up to 12 pounds?
A 2-year study showed that Ozempic does not increase the risk of major cardiovascular events like heart attack, stroke, or death.
Oh, no increased risk.
Ozempic should not be the first medicine for treating diabetes or for people with type 1 diabetes or diabetic ketoacidosis. Do not share needles or pens. Don't reuse needles. Do not take Ozempic if you have a personal or family history of medullary thyroid cancer, multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2, or if you are allergic to Ozempic. Stop taking Ozempic and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, itching, rash, or trouble breathing. Serious side effects may happen, including pancreatitis. Tell your doctor if you have diabetic retinopathy or vision changes. Taking Ozempic with a sulfonylurea or insulin may increase the risk for low blood sugar. Common side effects are nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pain, and constipation. Some side effects can lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems.
I discovered the potential with Ozempic.
Ask your healthcare provider today about once-weekly Ozempic.
You post, pin, blog, shop, share, like, tweet, and retweet. Now you can do it all and a lot more with Internet 100. Just $24.99 a month from WOW. All the speed you need and no data caps. Act now and get Internet 100 for only $24.99 per month. All from a company you'll love. Now that's something to post about and tweet and blog, pin, DM, and email. Call now 1-866-WOW-WAY2.
1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning is locally owned. Hi, Bailey. But did you know that 1 Hour has some of the best trained techs in the business? And we stand by our work. Count on us for the pros you can trust.
Well, a quick-thinking mom with the help of Detroit EMS and fire has given an 18-month-old girl a second chance at life.
Thank goodness this week the toddler was playing hide and seek with some other kids at a house on Detroit's west side when she ended up in the pool. When EMS got there, the little girl had no pulse. Kimberly Gill has the story.
As we pulled up and I looked, the kids was inside the door. Mom was doing CPR on the baby in the hallway.
Ashley took off running.
As we were pulling up, I don't even think I actually put the truck in park. She was already out.
Once I got up to the baby, that she was soaked in water, fell for a pulse, didn't feel one. She was purple. So my thing was just grab her up, swoop her up, run her to the truck.
First thing we see is the EMS crew running to the ambulance. That's never a good sign.
Their colleagues at Detroit Fire hopped out and ran to the back of the EMS rig and hopped in to help as they sped away to the hospital.
I started chest compressions. My partner started putting the pads on her.
It felt like forever until she had a pulse. And then once she got a pulse, like my partner said, we had hope.
She had a pulse, she was breathing, and her color had come back.
That was an awesome feeling. I felt that pulse in the girl's arm, and that was amazing.
There are no easy runs for Detroit EMS or fire, but the hardest.
A child, all day, every day. I lost a child at 3 months old. I was 25 years old. So it sits a little bit different with me anytime you hear a child.
Kimberly Gill, Local 4.
And the 18-month-old is in Children's Hospital in serious condition. The whole crew is praying she makes a full recovery. And while we're talking about firefighters, here's Steve Garagiola with what he's working on for Sunday at 11.
There are few jobs more dangerous or more adrenaline pumping than firefighting. And in the past, that was no place for women. But if you think firefighting is a man's job, that was then. This is now.
Pull, aim, squeeze, leap, keep sweeping.
I kind of like breaking that stereotype about how a man's job is only for men and women aren't strong enough.
We're gonna try. It's gonna blow in your face, okay?
This is Not Your Mother's Summer Camp, tomorrow night at 11.
Wow, that looks really good. I can't wait
Doesn't
to
it?
see that. All right. Well, summer is officially here, as you know, and if you're looking for a fun weekend trip or extended vacation for the entire family, take the scenic drive over to Frankenmuth.
Right up the road. Why not? Think of it as a little trip to Germany with no airfare. Ha!
I like the sound of that.
Right? The food, fantastic. Shopping, great. Water parks, fun. Everything, something for everyone. There are also some hidden treasures in Frankenmuth. Let's hear about that.
But what I think a lot of people don't remember is that we actually have a river that runs right through our downtown area. And so the outdoor activities have become very, very common and popular. We have some great riverboat tours, not only the Bavarian Belle, which will give you a nice narrated tour, but you can do wine and chocolate sampling.
And the weather is perfect for a little trip to Frankenmuth. Oh, and some fried chicken. Why not? That's fantastic. To learn more about Frankenmuth's hidden treasures, head to clickondetroit.com.
You know, I saw some women dressed up in some cultural garb yesterday walking around the station.
That
I
was
like,
it?
yeah, now I know.
Cultural garb is what you say.
Well, 'cause I was like, I don't think they'd wear that regularly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They look great. I was just like, oh, who was that?
You look good in your cultural garb.
Well, there we go.
That's good.
Keeping it PC all day. Yeah, right?
Newscaster attire.
Today would be a great day to
Cool
be up
garb.
in Frankenmuth with all that sunshine.
Right?
Oh, you've got that right. We've got beautiful sunshine all across the entire state and nice, warm, comfortable conditions for you as well. Temperatures rise from the 40s and 50s. That's right, chilly 40s out there right now in some places, but nice and warm everywhere. With 78 degrees by 4 p.m., we're looking at temperatures in the 70s all afternoon long. And we'll see mostly sunny skies all day today. 54 degrees right now. You already see some folks out there on the water. Just remember, life jackets for everybody. Are you doing some more traveling, whether it's Frankenmuth or other places farther west or north? 70 to 76 degrees over in Grand Rapids, over in Traverse City. Mostly sunny skies all the way up to Sheboygan. Same thing across the UP. Only the slight chance of a shower once you get out to around Ironwood. Temperatures around in the 60s much of the day, but then reaching to around 70 or more. Between 72 and 77 degrees from Sault Ste. Marie over into Marquette and Escanaba. Later on today, we'll rise out of these 40s and 50s we're seeing right now. 48 in Holly, rather chilly there. Might need a jacket to start, but guess what? Later on today, within the next few hours, you can shed those jackets as temperatures climb. Right now, we're still looking at a flood warning in effect along the Huron River. That's one of the only flies in the ointment that we're seeing right now. But that flood warning expected to expire in southern Livingston County by 8 o'clock later this evening. Raindrops, thunderstorms, all someplace else. Nasty thunderstorms through parts of southern Illinois, southern portions of Indiana, but they stay away from us all weekend long. We're looking at nothing but sunshine for today and a few fair weather clouds. Highs around 78. 58 degrees overnight. It cools off once again, but near 80 degrees for tomorrow with partly sunny skies. Showers and storms do enter the picture as we get into Sunday night and into Monday. In terms of your fireworks, here's how it breaks down. During the morning, those scattered showers start to arrive and develop. Between 2 and 8 p.m., this is again on Monday, not today. As you're setting up for fireworks, that's the best chance of any showers or storms. But there's a good possibility between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. and around fireworks time, those showers and storms become more scattered. So keep it tuned right here to Local 4 and click on the weather page of clickondetroit.com and the Local Forecasters app to track any of that shower activity. Afterward, we're looking at warm conditions, still summer-like, middle, even upper 80s next week. Back to you.
Oh, loving it. Oh, looking behind
I
us
know.
too, Andrew and Priya. We're getting closer and closer to the biggest party of the summer, the Ford fireworks right here in downtown Detroit.
And our coverage kicks off Monday at 8 p.m. with the fireworks set to start at 9:55 p.m. as long as the weather cooperates. And if you haven't gone before, it's truly a must-see event.
Weather's not going to be a problem. Come on.
Yeah,
right?
rain or shine. I mean, you just get there early, get an umbrella, a poncho just in case.
Let's enjoy. The weather should be, well, I mean, it should be warm at least.
Yeah, at least.
Not
And you know,
cold. roaring nonstop like we've had.
Hart Plaza and Belle Isle open at 2, and the first 3,000 cars allowed on Belle Isle, so you definitely want to get there early.
You know, yeah, you were on a barge that they fired those fireworks from.
It was so cool to see the tubes up close and then just how precise it has to be for that 24-minute show, 10,000 fireworks. It's going to be amazing. And of course, if you can't make it downtown, stay with us, Local 4. We've got live coverage.
Fireworks expert. They should let you press the button to
Oh, I'd love it. I'd love it.
400 high school students spent months preparing to take the SAT and ACT, but it was all for nothing. And this morning, they're not happy.
Who wouldn't be? A North Carolina high school loses an entire class scores. And who may be to blame? And what happens next? Do they have to retake it? That's next.
Our biggest 4th of July ever starts now. Save up to $1,000 on top name brand mattresses, plus free same-day delivery, free power base upgrades, or free TVs at the new Art Van Furniture and Mattress and all Pure Sleep stores.
For 50 years, Cracker Barrel has been cooking home-style favorites to perfection. We thought we'd celebrate by making our golden anniversary extra golden. Introducing new, crispy, juicy Southern Fried Chicken. Now at Cracker Barrel.
Just one drop. Oh! Gorilla Super Glue Micro Precise. Of course!
Precise application, controlled dispensing with Gorilla Strength. For the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
It's the final days of the Joseph A. Bank lowest prices of the season event. Save up to 85% off. Find suits for $179, sport coats for $139, plus dress shirts, sports shirts, and polos for $29. The lowest prices of the season event, only at Joseph A. Bank.
You got ripped.
Thanks.
Off. You got ripped off. Whoever sold you those glasses charged you too much. Yeah, I'd be red-faced too. Next time, go to America's Best, where 2 pairs and a free exam are just $69.95.
That's a good deal.
You'll save on contacts too. So, you gonna bench now?
You gonna move?
Dude, I'm like 5 pounds. Muscle through. It's not just a better deal, it's America's Best.
Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer, is open every Saturday at 5 locations. Great deals on over 7,000 new and pre-owned vehicles available. Feldman Chevrolet, open every Saturday.
I just want to celebrate another day of living. I just want to celebrate another day of life.
It's Firekeeper's Summer Stampede Mustang Giveaway July 27th. Win one of 5 Ford Mustangs, including the grand prize, a special edition Mustang Bullet. 1 day, 5 smoking hot rides. Earn entries daily.
I just want to celebrate another day of life.
Selling or trading your car can sometimes be more trouble than it's worth. I'm Alex Broderick with Volunteers of America. We turn every donated car into a vehicle of hope for people in need. We'll quickly pick up your car, boat, RV, or motorcycle free of charge, handle all the paperwork, and you can get a great tax deduction. It's really that simple. Call now to see if donating your vehicle makes sense for you.
Find your fab for less with our Art Vantage reward card. Get Tempur-Pedic as low as $28 a month with a 3-piece bedroom set at $48 and the entire bedroom package only $60 a month. Only at Art Van Furniture and Mattress.
And now for some stories making a buzz on social media this morning. A Chicago man is fighting for his Social Security and benefits after being declared dead.
Whoa! Police were called when a man was found unresponsive in the street. Now, a witness told police that the man's name was Elijah Bennett. When officers ran the name, they mixed it up with Alfonso Bennett and alerted Alfonso's family. Later, as Alfonso's family actually got together to plan a funeral, Alfonso came to the door.
I'm looking at them like, wow, I'm ready to like barbecue or something. They looking at me like I was a ghost with this person being unrecognizable, identifiable. Fingerprints should have been taken at that time to identify precisely who this gentleman was.
Yes, that's for sure. Wow, what a story. Alfonso, you saw there, he's now dealing with Medicaid, which is charging him for the deceased man's hospital stay.
No, nothing about this story makes sense to me.
Well, it's a big mix-up. They've
Yeah.
got to figure it out.
How does that even happen? But could you imagine his
Got
family?
the names mixed up. We had something here just this week. A guy was put in jail. Wrong name.
Right.
Yeah.
But at least in
Same
this
name,
case.
wrong person.
Well, could you just imagine planning the funeral and
No.
knock, knock, knock? You're like, oh,
that poor
hello.
family.
Well, hundreds of high school juniors in North Carolina spent more than 3 hours taking the ACT for nothing.
After waiting months to find out how they did, students learned that Pinecrest High School, well, they lost the results.
How does that happen?
The statement from the school says it was a result of human error. Not computer error this time.
Exactly.
Okay. It doesn't say whether the scores were misplaced, thrown away, or what happened to them. The dog ate them. The school plans to offer the test again in the fall at no cost.
Oh, well, that's good news.
But the district is still working out to find out exactly what happened. Yeah.
Could you imagine being one of those students?
Take it again. That was a warm-up. They're ready for it now.
Oh, my goodness. I wouldn't be a happy camper.
A man in the UK lands himself in prison after robbing a bank, and he was armed with, yes, a banana.
Police say the man wrapped the fruit in an orange plastic bag.
How do we have a picture of this?
Look how
Is this the man robbing the bank with a banana?
Oh, he pretended it was a gun. He
Yeah.
split with a very appealing $1,000 in cash, but turned himself in shortly after. He will now spend 14 months behind bars. Wow. Who knew a banana could be a...
Is that the picture of the guy robbing the bank with the banana?
No, I think that's some stock photo, but
Why would there be a stock photo of this?
it's just so funny. He wrapped it in plastic. Oh, my God.
Okay.
All right.
Glad you enjoyed the
story's-
banana bank robber
That
story.
story's great.
You got to hear this bizarre story out of South Carolina. Yeah, I did hear about this, where a man is reunited with his ear.
What is going on?
Come on.
Merritt Yeager has used a prosthetic ear since he was a child, but on a recent vacation to Florida, he was a bit irresponsible and he lost it. Well, a treasure hunter found it on Wednesday and took it to police, who were quickly able to connect the dots. All of this leading up to this unboxing video quickly going viral this morning. Oh, gosh.
I'm so excited to get this thing back. Hey, there it is. Unbelievable. It's a bit sandy. Thanks.
It's a bit sandy. Yeager says it's actually a lot easier to misplace the prosthetic ear than you'd think, and this is the third time he's lost it in the last 2 years.
Okay, I heard about this. He was on vacation. He's got a prosthetic ear. That thing is expensive, right?
Yeah, I bet.
It fell off or he misplaced it somehow, and some people found it either on the beach or it washed up, and they thought it was a real ear.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so
it does look very
I'm
lifelike.
glad he got it back.
Yeah, for sure.
That is a crazy story.
But I like his initial reaction. He puts it in, he's like, oh, it's a little sandy.
At the beach.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, this guy, he was a member of the Dream Team. He's an NBA Hall of Famer, NBA champion. And someone fans of the Bad Boys, our Pistons, we know very, very well.
Yeah, that's right. Stick around. We have a special guest joining us this morning. And speaking of the Pistons, the newest member of the team has thousands cheering before he sets foot in the LCA. Why this viral video is inspiring millions to just never lose hope.
Installing a ceiling fan?
No.
That's a don't do it yourself. Call Mr. Sparky instead. Trust us for any electrical repair.
Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Summer's here, and whether you're exploring the great outdoors, perfecting your landscaping, or hosting the best barbecues on the block, Tough Shed has the building for you. Create a building that fits your style with our online design tool, and let us do the rest, all the way through delivery and installation. We work hard so you can kick back and enjoy your new shed, studio, or garage. No matter how you spend your summer, make sure you've got a Tough Shed building in your backyard. Dream, design, and build at toughshed.com.
Meet the Garcias and their highlighters. Every Sunday, they pore over statements, searching for issues with their money. So we built a tool that sends a heads up when we spot a financial challenge or opportunity. Because we're for people. Huntington, welcome.
Diamonds, the forever gift. The Jewelry Exchange has 1 carat certified for $1,790, 2 carat rings and studs $2,900, 2 carat certified $5,900. Thousands of GIA diamonds and mountings at insane prices, plus no interest for 12 months. The Jewelry Exchange, Livonia.
Run with us.
on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Because changing your attachments, whether it's for this job, or even this job, should be as easy as
What about this?
changing your plans. Nothing runs like a Deere. Visit your Michigan John Deere dealer to check out the 1 Series.
Technology should be simple. Simple to connect with, easy to talk to.
Hey, BMW, where can I park?
And a joy to drive. Don't be driven by technology, drive it. The all-new BMW 3 Series. Hurry in to lease a 2019 BMW 330i xDrive sedan for $399 per month.